As you can see here, we've got some beads, and we've got plastic canvas and a little teardrop looking. And this is an older one, and of course it's a little flatter. It's been squished over the years, or you can make it a little more narrow if you want to add more, but for this one you just need 5. So here is your pattern idea. You're going to need 3 across and 30 down, so that would be this piece here. So you're going to go 3 across and you're going to count down to 30. Then they're going to end up like this once we put them together. And then of course you're going to need beads, any kind of size beads you want. We have these, or you can use these little cheap ones. They're a little bit lighter, so I would recommend these beads. Okay, so now here's the part. It's going to be a little interesting. To make this so that it looks like this, it's a little tricky, and it's going to take a little practice. And so you're going to tie a little knot and another knot like that, and you're going to leave a little extra so you can hold it in your hand. So once you go through your first loop here, you're going to pull it past the knot, because you're going to cut this off eventually, but this is just going to give you something to hold. So you're going to go back through that hole again, and then you're going to go all the way up the side. And remember, this part you're just going to hold it for a while, because once we get back around to the other end, that's when this part's going to become important. If you want to fill in the center another color, you can, but on this one we're just doing the outer edge. Okay? Remember, from time to time, let go of your string, jiggle that out, and then keep going. Okay, now for the tricky part, the part I was telling you about. All right, when you get to this part, you're going to go through the hole because you need the side stitch, but you're going to go through the hole again because you need to stitch this together. So I want you to pay very close attention on how I do this, because I don't know any other way to explain it. Remember when we pulled this across here? That's what you're going to do now, but you're going to pinch this and this together so that it lines up just like that. Okay? And then we're going to hold this over here in our hand to the side. And you're going to go through that first, let me see if I can get it right. There you go, first hole. Okay? And you're going to pull it. Now once you pull this, you're going to put your finger here so it lands on top of the string. Okay, did you see that? So it's on top of this string, and you're going to go back through it again, that first hole. And you're going to hold the side there, pull it a little tight. You're going to keep this on the top here because we want to go through this second hole here. So you're going to go through this second hole right here, and you're going to hold your finger there and pull it tight so that this is right here on this edge. Okay? And then you're going to go through it a second time. So you want to do each one of them twice, just so you're kind of locking in this string. So now you're getting to the third one. So you're going to do that again and again. again and again, because you want to make sure you're very secure. Okay? Now, you've got this extra piece here. So now we're just going to nip it off. Okay? So now it's disappeared. And we've kind of tightened and locked this in. So what you're going to do is, because the string is coming out of this hole here, you're going to go through that hole there. And you're going to work your way all the way back around to the other side. Just like you see here. Just going to hold it and pull it through, take it all the way back around. See. So you're just going to keep going. Alright, now when you get back to this other part, this is why it was important that you do it a couple times through the stitching here, because you need a little bit of thickness. There you go. Okay, now let's say we've got a little bulge there. See my little bulge? Because I didn't check myself. It's alright, just pull a little tight. Go back through. Just pull a little bit tight till you get back to where you were, and voila. Okay, so now you're just going to flatten this piece out a little bit. You're going to go through that first hole there. Now that you see we've got that first hole, go through it again, and then when you go around, you're going to flip it through the inside, like see here, this little inside. So what you're going to do is you're going to, I'm trying to figure out how to angle this so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, let's see, how's that? Okay, so you're just going to go underneath, like through here, underneath it, and come out this way. And wiggle it and pull. Because remember, we did the top one, we sewed over this top one, remember? So when we did the other one, we put it through the underside. And then you're going to cut that off. And now you have these. Okay? So you gotta have 5. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, and you can actually do more if you want to do different designs. I stitched a lot of them to kind of give you some other ideas of things you might want to do. So if you kind of want to do some kind of neat design, like a flower maybe, or something else, or you may want to start another row, make it bigger, but this is the one we're doing today. Alright, now that you got that part done, here's where the second part comes in. Alright, so we've got our 3 across and 30 down, and then we've already done the 5 pieces. So alright, so we're going to turn around 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So now that we've got them together, we kind of know about where they're going to touch. So you can figure it out yourself where you want them to touch, or in this case we're going to just count down 10. So you're just going to basically count down 10. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're just going to pinch it, and you're just going to go through that 10th hole. Okay, and your string, of course, it's going to be longer. So what you're going to do is just do a big old loop these knots here, but not pull it too tight, and then just leave a little extra off. So just leave that dangling, and then you're going to put this one together, and you're going to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and go through it. Okay, so that's going to give you this really cool look. Now see how you've got the strings there? You can go lower so that you don't see the string at all, or you can use another color string, or what we're going to do is we're going to use the beads. These very cool beads. So, there we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've somehow misplaced one somewhere. Let's see. Of course, beads, they like to roll away. So, grab another bead. And now we have that. And then for the center, I got these really pretty shinies. So you can use any kind of beads, or you can use the little cheap brand, which are a lot thinner and lightweight. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to unpull this off, and we're going to take this out, and we're going to pull this one out all but one side. So now you're going to add your beads. So I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Always give a like, a thumbs up, subscribe, and I appreciate your loyalty, and I hope you learned something today, and I will see you in the next video.